unique instrument, very special instrument indeed. It belonged to the late Seamus Ennis. Seamus tells me that his father found the instrument in London in a second-hand antique shop or whatever, brought it back, had it restored, and that was around the turn of the century.
The Irish piping tradition is orally transmitted. Liam O'Flynn learned much of his playing from the collector, broadcaster and master piper, Seamus Ennis.
Well, Liam and fellow pipers all, the air that I propose to play is a Rutu Egin Garig, Were You at the Rock, or Were You at Carrick. For your interest, it was an air, the words of which it was sung as a code during the penal times, when Mass used to be said on a rock in the mountains. And I learned this song from an old man in the county home in Ennis. And this was as the version of the tune that he had. And I consider it goes very well on the pipes.
He was a great man. I was very proud to be his daughter. My parents split up and I met him for the first time in 15 years when I was 19. I was an organ scholar at Oxford reading music. And this marvellous Irishman arrived with the pipes and played, and I was captivated. He was at that time very ill and slow in his speech and charming, and it was very, very moving. You can't imagine how moving it was to meet him again and to discover that this amazing character, personality was in fact your father, when you're sort of, to all intents and purposes, an English church organist. You can imagine the difficulty. But I was very, very proud of being his daughter. I first heard Easter Snow, played by Seamus. It was a particular favourite of his, so much so that he called his home after it. And he had the words Easter Snow painted on the gate outside the field where his caravan stood. And Liam loved it because he learnt it from Seamus and suggested that when we played together that we should try this as one of the numbers we experimented with.